we got 4 tasks. We got Rebel Scum, Domesticated Rat, Guns and Ammo, and the Rebel Path. These 2 are Hunter's Paradise. That has to be done between... Ooh, you know what? Go to the shack south of Hunter's Paradise to meet the contact. I remember that one. That shack... That's definitely not Hunter's Paradise. Here we go. The shack... should be this right here. It's either that or there is... Actually, there is something right there. So I'm pretty sure it's that one. So what we're going to do... We're going to call in...
Negative. All birds are currently dispatched.
We need to wait. So we'll knock out the Domesticated Rat one. And then we'll swing back up to Hunter's Paradise and do this. Now, I'm pretty sure this is like a 2 or 3-part mission, if I remember right. So we'll get that one knocked out, and then we'll investigate the weapon storage at Hunter's Paradise. We can actually knock these 3 out in this first run, because the other LLA outpost that we need to...
Raven
there we go. So the other
camp.
LLA outpost we need to go to is right here, and it's right by Hunter's Paradise. And the one thing that one of them had brought up was introducing ground vehicle transports or ground vehicles in general. Now, again, with that being said, right, that has been kind of a thing that's been requested for some time. And per usual, the devs said no comment. But if you focus on like their facial expressions when the topic was brought up, and as they're saying no comment, right? But if you look at their expressions, it kind of gives it away. What I was getting is it's definitely been discussed. Right, it's not put on the back burner or something that's not going to happen at all. It's definitely been discussed with amongst the team. The question is, when will ground transports or ground vehicles be introduced? We don't know. I don't think players are really looking for something like armored vehicles, stuff like that, but just something for like easy transports, like maybe like some light, shell covered Humvees, or like some 4-seater, side by sides, something to get you around faster or get you around quickly on the ground. We can almost just take this guy out, but we're gonna leave him. But something else that would be utilized. I think we might have another player here, guys. I don't... Okay, yeah. So we do got some stuff going on here. We're gonna be quick about this. Yeah, I foresee sometime in the future. I don't know how soon. It's very likely will be included with a big update. Not just like a small patch, but I believe, I have hopes that we will be seeing ground vehicles in the future, which will be nice, instead of having to just be constantly waiting for 1 of 4 birds to be available. But yes, unfortunately, with the Winds of War update, I highly doubt we're going to be seeing it then. It's probably going to be in the next couple. It's probably gonna be like in the next couple major updates is when we're gonna see something like that. Oh, there's a branch or a tree there. I don't like how highly raised this is. Let's try to sneak down a little bit if we can. How much farther we got? Not much farther, 150 meters. But yes, we are going to be mindful. We are going to have some PvP action at Hunter's Paradise once we go back up there. At least we're not looking for, like, kills. Which is nice. Let's just hope that whoever else is here is not coming for this one as well. It should be. Yeah, it's right here. So I see one right there. Just trying to make out if there's anybody else. Yeah, see, there's a letter on the backside of the wall right here. We'll read this real quick. Oh, shoot, I don't even have... there's the Twitch chat. There we go. Apologies on that, guys. Where's this guy? Oh, here he is. I was wondering where he was at. Take cash. Nothing special, though. Why not? We'll pack that along. All right. Retrieve the intel and report back to Handshake. Go to the hut in the woods east of the shack and secure intel from the contact. All right, so we actually have to go this way. Oh, I think it's right here. Is where we need to go. Okay, let's jet across the road. It sucks because we've got all this ground to cover. Let's just try to be quick about it. Benjamin on Facebook and the Sexy Streamer is on today. Yo, boy, you can make me blush. You know that? All right. The thing is, I'm not hearing any other gunshots from Hunter's Paradise. This was not where we were supposed to. Oh, come on, really? Wait, there's nothing there. Oh, you know what? I bet you it's that shack. Yeah, because it says it's in the jungle. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so we got a lot farther run to go. I really hope that whatever faction there is, whether players there are, they're not just camping the LZ. Sue says, any rumors of new guns series? I don't think... Really, a log? I do not think that in this next big update we're going to be seeing any new guns. They did not discuss that in the stream. So I'm going to say no on that. Getting pretty dark and thick in here. Where are we at? Less than 100 meters. I'm gonna try to avoid all these leaves and stuff like that. Okay, so here's the shack. Oh, yeah, okay, see, there's a rebel that will spawn here. All right, well, here is the contact. Should be. Oh, there it is. I'm looking for a phone. That's what it is. Nope, that needs to stay out. You cannot have that in the safe box. That is the rules. Retrieve the intel, report back. Okay, yeah. Okay. We can knock out this Rebel Path mission too. We'll do that real quick. That is just right there. We are going to get into a little bit of a gunfight, so let's get up on the ammo real quick. Fill everything up. Solid. We're doing all right there. Okay. Thank you for the like to the stream as well there, Benji. Alright, oops, I meant to pull up the map. Oh, we're definitely closing in. Get into it a lot faster than I expected. Okay, so we got one guy right there. I'm just trying to see where I can go. Before we get into a gunfight. Sucks I can't see that guy. Oh, there he is. Is that it? I think it might be. Ooh, we got a candy bar. We'll take that. Got some water. All right, now that should be it. I'm gonna turn that off. Okay. Ooh, yep, we're gonna take that, and that cannot touch the save blocks yet. We'll do that little number right there. Nothing, nothing. Okay. Nah. Actually, you know what? We could probably sell that. That's what we'll do. We'll sell it. Yeah. Okay. So now question is, I think what we should do, we should try to push back west. And then Hunter's Paradise. Manual Sniper. Alright, so Manual Sniper is back up at Hunter's Paradise. So we'll try to make our way back up to him. We can at least have 2 Crimsons in Hunter's Paradise. I'll message him real quick. There we go. Okay, so some things that were discussed during the stream. So some of the stuff that they discussed that they're bringing to the game with the Winds of War update for the PvP side is a couple different things. One of them is very huge. The first one is cops, right? It's control, occupy, protect, I believe is what the terminology is. And basically with that is there's going to be an additional not really LZs, but locations that are surrounding the bigger like villages and cities and stuff like that, and they're going to be called cops. And they're only, as far as I know, they're only going to be available for PvP. I don't know if they're going to include them in on PvE. They might actually do that, but for PvP, the sole purpose of these is that, let's say you're at Tiger Bay. Like, let's say you're a Crimson member and you're in Tiger Bay and you die. As long as if you have, or Crimson has a cop that has been captured by Crimson players near Tiger Bay, you can actually spawn at that specific cop instead of having to spawn back in a base and then have to take a helicopter all the way back to Tiger Bay. So it's kind of like it's going to give players the ability to be able to spawn closer to where they want to be than having to always be spawned back in at base. That's going to be awesome. Now, again, with the PvP side, is that it can be battled or fought over amongst the factions. So even though you capture and you occupy it, you can lose it to another faction if they move in and take over. So it's going to be a constantly flowing situation where, any faction can take it over. That is going to be a really cool, nice feature, and it's going to be very nice, especially when you're at those places that are far away from from your base, whatever faction you're in, because then you can just spawn in at those closer locations at those cops to be able to get where you need to be. All right, so I'm thinking these guys were not killed. I can hear one talking. There's no body, so I'm assuming these guys were dealt with a while ago. And they're now just spawning in. Yeah, I can see there's a flashlight right there. Okay, yeah, he's heading out. I'm gonna take that. I think I already have that though. We'll move that there. We're gonna finish that off real quick. We'll take that as well for right now. Yeah, these guys are starting to spawn back in. Let's see what ammo we've got. 7.62 US. I think this is where I need to go, isn't it? Okay, let's do this. Ooh. Here we go. Ammo can. Ooh, okay. All right. All right, I see you. I do want to get more of those, though. You know what? Screw it. Delete the candy bar. There we go. Those are some good finds right there. Ooh, we got some black tips too. Screw it. Do that. We'll actually move that there. It should be it. I thought this was, oh, here we go. Report findings. Okay. Okay, so we've got the 2 done. Oh, explore the roads leading from Hunter's Paradise and find what happened to the weapons. Oh, yeah, that's right. Make sure we're not going to be in view. So this one, we have to follow this, and it should be... It's over this direction. I remember that. So we'll head out. Yeah, these guys are all starting to spawn in now. Got that. I don't want to spend too much time here, but... do that. Nope, that's definitely just a target there. Oh. Ava Sunny A14 became a follower on Twitch. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for joining the crew. What's up, by the way? I just followed you on Twitter. Thank you for that. Hey, buddy, you got a mic? Was that a player? Dude was moving like a player. No, that was just an NPC. That's insane. right, I think we need to get out of here. Yeah, we should definitely do that. Before things get too heated, wait for another overseer welcome and another faction shows up. I could have sworn that was another player. Can I wait for him to open up a little bit? There we go. All right, we're just gonna move. All right, let's get the mags topped back up. There we go. Yeah, we do not have a whole lot left, so let's save the ammo for when we need it. See if these guys have spawned back over here, at least the one guy. I could have sworn I just heard a gun click. That was creepy. Okay, maybe we are good. Let's press on. Yeah, so once we get down here, pretty sure we have to take a left. So we're ready to go. We got the 4th like on YouTube. Thank you for the 4th like. That is greatly appreciated, guys. If you haven't already, like I said, make sure you smash that like button if you're enjoying it, and make sure you become a follower or subscriber. It's completely free, guys. Only takes a couple seconds. If you guys are enjoying the content, it's greatly appreciated to grow the community. And if you're feeling up for it, you can now subscribe to my Twitch channel. Oh, ran into a tree. That's what happens when you take your eyes off the screen. I'm pretty sure it's down this way. But the thing is that you usually will see something on the road. What looks pretty barren right now. Maybe something right there. I don't think it's that far over down that way. But we'll keep pressing this way. We should come across something. Okay, yeah, there it is right there. It doesn't actually look like it has it like anything on the map for it. All right, so we got one guy for sure. I think there might be one other on the other side. Just a light bruise. Yeah, that'll take care of itself. Take that. We could sell that. We got 3 of those now. All right, so that, yep, should be task complete. Beautiful. All right, now we need to get out of here. So question is, how are we going to do that? I guess we could probably go Foxtrot 2. And just hope that nobody's there. Looks like one is going to be going to Foxtrot 1. So I guess we could keep an eye and seeing if he goes down. We need 6 more likes to get the 10 like goal on YouTube, guys. I think we can make it happen. Is that just the game, or? Yeah, I think that's just the game. The punk. I'm gonna message this guy real quick just so that he knows I'm gonna coming up. All right. Yep, so he knows I'm coming. I know that he's coming, so hopefully we don't engage each other. See if I can't get close to him and ask him, is there? Ask him if there was any activity by Fox 1. Okay, so it looks like he's going to the shack. I don't know where that light's coming from. Is he just, oh, he must be knocking out that mission. Maybe. No, he's just cruising on by. Or no, yep, he is doing that mission. Oh. It's getting a little dark. Let's get some light on. Alright, so we just gotta keep pushing north. We don't need to be breaking ankles out here, so let's get a little higher here before we fall down. Let's cut right through here. Okay, where are we at? Okay. All right, so we are right here. So let's call the bird in.
Exfil confirmed. Raven en route to Foxtrot
1. All right. So another nice feature that is going to be included with the Winds of War update is managing tasks, right? Locate all. Oh, is there... What? There's more? Oh, how dare you. Okay, so in regards to this, right? The feature that's going to be added that's going to be really nice is instead of having to constantly be going back to base to turn in your missions and accept the new ones. Well, I mean, I don't know about accepting, but I know for turning in missions. What's going to be nice is that you can actually turn in your completed missions outside of your fob so that you can stay... you know, out wherever you're at, exploring or doing whatever you want, instead of having to be constantly going back. So really, you should only be needing to go back to the fob to rearm, restock, and then just basically collecting your rewards from the missions you've completed. So that's going to be a really, really nice feature that I'm going to be looking forward to. With that update, we don't have anything there yet. Let's go to YBL. What's up?
Help me out real quick.
What's up?
I just died and I'm gonna go back. Do you think you could come with me?
Where are you headed to?
Right here in the town, like next to the water tower.
Oh, you're talking about you're talking about Vanza?
Yeah, right here.
Did you call a bird in yet for your travel?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, yeah, because I'm waiting to go to YBL. My bird's coming in 20 seconds, but I can help you out, man. I sent you an invite.
Hey, y'all want a couple extra guns on that? You want to recover a body?
Yeah, I'm helping this guy out get his stuff back over at the water tower.
Copy. Well, no.
Let me mark it real quick. I think it was
Yeah,
around...
just mark it.
See, I honestly don't remember where, but I know I went, I think this way.
Were you in the water tower or outside?
I think I passed the criminal hideout.
Okay.
Okay, I marked it. Should be around that area.
Hey, we'll just provide support. Y'all know where y'all going.
Oh yeah, like I said, I'm helping this guy out, so
No worries.
yeah,
dude.
but yeah, more the merrier.
Oh shit, they're shooting at us already.
Yeah, let us boys here take care of him for you.
Yeah, so I remember I came this way. Over here.
We gotta get this guy to his gear, boys. Oh, that was horrible.
Hey, you said it's up here by the water tower?
A little bit more down.
Okay, how about
he
you
said-
let us go ahead?
Yeah, he said it was more by the Crimson Hideout, which is just north of here.
Copy.
Or the Rebel Hideout, whatever it's called.
Yeah, keep going this way right here. Okay, right here.
You good there?
Oh shit, enemy. Yeah, see him.
Oh, dang it. He walked right in front of my fire. God dang it. Now I'm marked again. Come on.
Alright, I got it.
All right, cool. All
Good shit. Good luck to you, man.
Yes, sir.
right, good luck, man. I'm heading out.
Alright. Where are you gonna be heading?
I got to go to YBL. Got to get some kills.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right. Well, now that we're marked for like the next 10 minutes, all because that dude walked in front of my fire. I didn't think I hit him though. I thought the route, like, I thought I pulled the trigger before he got in front of me, and then I waited. Apparently not. It's all about trigger discipline, and I failed at that. Got a long haul to go now. Yo, this this marking is like no joke. I mean, you tag your buddy once, or any, like, you know, faction member once, and you're marked. Like, I thought you had to, like, do some, like, intentional shooting before that would happen, but no, apparently just, like, an accidental graze will do it, too. At least here we shouldn't have to worry too much about coming across any other players, because they really don't have a reason to be here. All right, so we'll call it in.
Exfil confirmed. Raven en route to Charlie 2.
The only bad part about this is that if I die now,
I'm on my way.
I can't
ETA,
recover
1
any
minute.
of my gear. All because the dude had a step in front of me.
Go, go, go!
Yeah, there's it's off in the distance. You know what? I don't want to risk it. We'll head back to base. Plus, there's that random magazine that I meant to put away.
Negative. Raven is
Oh
already
wait, I
dispatched.
gotta wait for that bird, for my bird to go away. So we'll head back to base. Toss this random magazine back into my inventory, and then just kind of wait for this to go away. How is he level 50 and like? I don't know. I do not know. We're going for it.
Landing. Get in. Go!
No! Oh, that sucks. Well, we just lost all our gear. Yeah, we can't pick up our stuff. Oh no. That's not cool. Well, let's see. At least we didn't have anything of like true value. So it wasn't like a total loss. Yeah, we got lit up like a Christmas tree. There's definitely more than just one guy there. I think it was a team of 2. Is my guess. I think we're okay. Question is, are we gonna go back to YBL? Or Lima 1? Or are we gonna go Lima 2? I think we'll go Lima 2. We're not gonna go back to Lima 1 just in case if those guys are still waiting there.
Raven, wheels up for base camp.
I really do.
Move out!
We gotta move. So we should have a 10-second window here, not where we can't be killed. Shasta says you're super hyped for 0.3. I am hyped as well. I'm really excited for what they're bringing. So on top of what I discussed earlier in regards to the cop that they're going to be introducing, they're also going to be introducing kind of in a sense like a combat zone, which is going to be a red circle, and that's going to pop up when things are getting heated between two factions when they're engaging each other in location. If you bring up your map, you're going to see a circle. So if you want, you can go there, assist in the engagement, or you could avoid it. So it's kind of like a helping tracker in that fashion, which is going to be really, really nice. I don't know. Somebody hit the follow button. Apparently, this thing doesn't want to update. I don't know what's going on. I saw something pop up, but I couldn't read it. It was tiny letters. So I had my activity feed popped out, and it sounded like that was Twitch. Oh, Sven, that was you, buddy. Oh, what's going on, Sven? That was you. You don't like the circle idea that they're going to be introducing? I mean, I guess for those like players that are, you know, little hesitant on getting into gunfights with other players and stuff like that, but still want to have a PvP side of it, you know, that can be used to kind of let them know where things are going on so that you can avoid it or not. But I mean, you got to understand when you play PvP, I mean, you're taking that risk of getting into engagements, you know, with other players. It's bound to happen. Like literally what happened is I died and re-kitted out with new stuff. 8 likes on YouTube. Guys, we are 2 more likes away from hitting that 10 like goal. You guys are crushing it over there on that side. And thanks, Sven, for coming over on the Twitch side, becoming a follower, joining the crew on that side. Thank you for that. You lose the stealth? I mean, I really don't think you would still lose the stealth. The red circles are only going to appear when engagements actually happen, and so as like the player looking where these circles are at, you can still you know, be stealthy. I mean, I guess to try to understand like what you mean by like stealth, like what part of it do you lose? Like just the approachment part, or like the ability to, or are you talking about like trying to, when you like narrow down where gunfire is actually coming from when you hear it off in the distance, I guess is my question, to understand what your thought process is better on that. Yeah, I'm really hoping that bird was picking people up. I don't have the best sight, so I couldn't really see. Yeah, I'm really hoping that that bird was picking people up and not dropping people off. I didn't see anybody really moving, but I mean, that circle is in a cornfield, so. All right, we have to be stealthy, ladies and gentlemen, if we want to survive this. It will get loud. It will most definitely get loud. But we have to be stealthy on the approach first. Oh, speaking of which. Oh, I want to be on the other side, and I can't get over there. Oh, no. Could I? No, yeah, that stuff is too steep. I can't get up there. Ah, crap. You're a sniper and do some friction. Oh, like some engaging. Okay, everyone will know that you are there. Okay, I see where you're coming from with that, Sven. I do. Oh, there's a guy on the outside too. Oh, he sees us. He's looking at us. No, yeah, I definitely see your point of view on that. I guess we're gonna see how it's going to react. I mean, are those circles going to appear when there's like an intense gunfight going on, or just a single round pops off? You know what I mean? So that'll be interesting. Or maybe will that circle kind of pinpoint around where like the most intensity of gunfight is happening? You know what I mean? Oh no! Oh, we breaking legs. Oh, we breaking legs. Good PvP is about the new points of control. Yeah, I love what they're gonna be adding. Really bring more of an interest to the PvP side of it and keep people interested in it as well. More than just, you know, completing mission and after mission. You know, they're bringing more to it. Creating things that you can gain control on. Try to really push that's more of a conflict, which is gonna be nice. Unload. Try to get those engagements happening more amongst the players. We'll grab a few. Hello. We'll grab a few additional mags. All right, so we're gonna try to make our way to the hole in the wall here. That's enemy coming to YBL. Light bruise, that'll heal itself. All right, so you have to be mindful. If someone was dropped off, they definitely could be coming up here. It is possible they could have just went there to approach Nerith from this angle here. Oh, dude, that's just a rebel. Ooh, nice. Bring that over there. That's what I'm talking about right there. Dude, I totally thought that was a player coming up. Alright, so where are we at for kills? 14, we need 6 more kills. And then we can get out of here. $15. Oh, we need the weapon key for that. Okay. Take that as well. What's this? Adapter, we don't need that. Okay, we need 3 more kills.
You bastard!
All right. Yes, Ved, I'll get your... That's a long comment. I'll get to it here in a second, man. I just want to focus on this at the moment here so I make sure I don't die. Ooh. Yeah, we'll definitely take that. Ooh, that's a suppressed. Nice. No, I will not. Not seeing any keys there. How much do you think we should stay here, guys? Before we bug out. Ooh, expensive phone. Ooh, another suppressor. Oops. Drop. Take that. Ooh, I don't like that. Okay, that's for the 545. We'll grab a couple suppressors that we can bring with. All right, we need to get it. We need to bug out before it gets too hot. All right, we're gonna come back or leave out this way. Sven coming over on Facebook now with the like over there. Thank you for that, Sven. All right, yeah, we need to get out of here. Skedaddle. We'll head over to Lima 2 instead of Lima 1. $20 rounds. Yeah, we got no other Crimsons here, so anybody that shows up is going to be not a friendly. They can put some kind of alert when on point is attacked by the enemy faction, and you will have a lot of PvP with ambushes, but if you have the circle, ambushes are gone. I mean, you can still do an ambush. It's just once the gunfight starts, that's when the red circle is going to appear. A red circle is not going to appear by setting up an ambush or anything prior to a gunfight. So you can still set up an ambush. Just know that once the gunfight happens, that is when, you know, the marker is going to show up on the map. Yeah, we got a long ways to go, so we're gonna skirt the tree line. Try to get as close as we can to the LZ, so we're not having to cross too much open ground. I think probably gonna come across some NPCs here. Let's keep our eyes peeled. So far, nothing. Really? Oh, really? We can turn this one in. Why not? I went, I saw, I conquered. That's gonna be the sawmill. Ah! Oh, God. Hey. Run out. All right. Oh, they got on the wrong plant or bird, didn't they? Yes, they did. All right. Now, it's nice would be to take that. I can't. That's unfortunate. But we can take that. All right. Time to skedaddle on out of here. All right, let's head back to base so we can
Raven dispatched. Moving to Lima
reset.
2.